So like I said, today we want to focus really on that smart weather integration, as we refer to it. So this is the partnership between Everbridge and WDT, where, as Mike mentioned at the tail end of his presentation, we get the tactical weather information from WDT. We get the radar-based feeds. We get the location-based services, et cetera, from the WDT side of things. Everbridge provides the targeted communication, the mobile accessibility, the global reach of these functionalities, and we bring it together for that smart weather, what we refer to as the smart weather integration. So specific map-driven, automated, rules-based, and targeted. Okay. And what you'll see in the Everbridge platform from that perspective is, we have the ability to have our contacts in the system notified based on actual weather events that might be happening. Okay. So when we look at the integration here, when you look at the slide deck that we're showing, the dots that you see on the map here, and this is Massachusetts, obviously, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the Northeast. But the dots that you see in the map, those are all going to represent contacts in our system, okay? Possibly their home address, their office address, et cetera. But each of those represents contacts that we have in the system. And then the shapefile, the purple shaded area, that's information that we're getting from WDT, okay? These are the alerts, the weather alerts that we are being passed through by Weather Decision Technologies. So that could be, a blizzard warning like they're dealing with out in Colorado today. That could be a freeze warning or a tropical storm warning for some of the Gulf areas or the state of Florida, perhaps. But all the different, I believe there's about 118 different weather alert types that we can get from the system, from WDT, that we can then leverage to send notifications to all of our affected people, okay? And we can have that done either manually by an administrator of the system or by a message operator, or we can have that done automatically. Our contacts can go in and subscribe for automatic feeds from those, or automatic notifications from those weather feeds, all right? So we can see, have people get the information that's important to them at a given time. All right. What we also can get from the Weather Decision Technology side of things is they're going to provide us with animated satellite and infrared radar, okay, so that we can see what's coming. As a global operator or as a national operator, I might want to look at what the weather looks like across the country, all right, and I might want to be able to see what is coming in my direction. These types of tools allow us to see what type of weather is coming and whether or not that's going to impact any of my people that might be in the area of a particular storm. All right. And again, also that ability to have that rules-based communication. All right. Have the messages go to the appropriate audiences. Have them go to different audiences based on where they are, what their role is, what their location is. If an alert comes in and, for instance, if someone has signed up for, weather alerts, they might, only get alerts, for thunderstorm watches, okay? But maybe once it goes to the level of being a warning, the fact that we've actually have that happening, that more severe event, then we're going to look at automatically notifying those folks. So there's a number of things that we can do there in terms of notifying the appropriate audiences, make sure that we're kicking off the business continuity plans, and make sure that our people are safe. Ask people to, if we know there's weather coming, if we know there's a storm coming, ask people to work from home on a particular day, or make sure that the employees are, taking weather into account when they are, asked to report to work. And have different messages be able to go out to your operations team, to your communities, your employees, and possibly even integrate with sirens, message sirens or external voice type scenarios. Okay, make sure that we reach the the appropriate audiences with the different messages that are coming from the system.